State Sun Devils mount in America Stadium in Tempe. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Oklahoma State Cowboys, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Sun Devils will put total leather and we'll get started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Oklahoma State's offense will go on the attack first. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows to have success in this game against this defense is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual.
Oh, he's got just steamrolling. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. Apparently, line number one on the game plan, attack now, immediately.
And this quarterback, he smelt it. He knew he had an opportunity.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
Back to pass, it's Overton. Just a short pass to the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take a shot. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone. The Cowboys will punt this one away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. The Sun Devils offense will go to work for the first time today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to...
It's a running room. They finally corral him, and he turns that into a big gain and a first down. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Off the play fake. This one's complete. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. The Sun Devils are moving quickly down the field. Gonna look downfield again. Quickly out to the tight end. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Completion a little short of the sticks. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Sun Devils didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They're going to ride this running back. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. The Sun Devils are threatening on 1st and goal. Quick pass on the jet motion. So the pop pass is busted up in the backfield for a loss.
Offense trying to go push pass on first down on the goal line, but the defense, tremendous surge up front. They get penetration, and they get the tackle for loss.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
And you've got a golden opportunity here now on third down. I know you just threw an incompletion, but you've had a really nice drive to start this game. You want to cap this thing off, and you want to do that by scoring a touchdown. So think about who your best playmakers are and who needs to get a look on this critical third down, whether you're running it or you're throwing it.
And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Sun Devils! Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. There have been miniseries, novels, movies, long-form plays that have been over in shorter period of time than that drive. That was a marathon.
And that's just so frustrating when you're a defensive guy, time and time again, trying to get the stops, and they just keep making the plays, and they punch it in for a touchdown. Demoralizing.
Looking to throw, it's Overton. He's got him. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The offense lining up for a first down play. They'll run it from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain.
When you run your slant route and it's against man-to-man, one thing you know you're going to get is hit. When that wide receiver catches the football, slants don't open up wide open. Linebackers are going to be there, safeties are going to be there, so you got to be able to take that hit and hold on to that football.
In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Stands in and takes the hit. Touchdown, Cowboys! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
And that kind of toughness is something you can't coach in quarterbacks. You either have it or you don't. Being able to deliver strikes like that for touchdowns when you know you are going to get absolutely popped, man, it is hard to find QBs like that. This offense has one.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Off-play action on first down. Going for the big play. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
They'd hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the 4th down.
Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. They evened things up the last time they had him. The defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for a man. It's Overton. Setting up the screen. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
On the option. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. Trying to do it on the ground. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Well, I don't think the defense was expecting run on that last 4th and 2 play. Good job by the offense keeping them off balance with that play call.
Looking to throw on first down. Throws for the tight end. Pulls it in. Takes it all the way down to the floor after making the grab, and they're set up. And the Cowboys are on the move. They want to throw it. Under fire. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. And the D denied him on 2nd and goal. They go to the ground. Into the end zone he goes. Pistols firing. Touchdown, Cowboys.
And the running game is so important when you get inside that 10-yard line and that field starts to shrink. And it's so nice to have a back with some physicality. Great job running the football, using that stiff arm, finishing the run, and getting in the end zone.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive. He's going to let it go. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Touchdown, Arizona State! Once he got some room, it was over.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. At the 35, he's got room. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The Cowboys in the hurry up.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Pressure coming. He is gobbled up. Down he goes, and that one might have taken them out of field goal range.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
Got his man. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Overton. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way, then I'll throw the football.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Sun Devils line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Now he's going to break the pocket. With the catch, it's Washington. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Finds the tight end. Turning it on! Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a first down. The Sun Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the back. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Really nice first down run, and you're seeing why this running back is an every down type back. He can run between the tackles, he can run outside, he can catch the football, he can block. This guy can do it all.
He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. And the Sun Devils back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Touchdown, Sun Devils! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again, and with that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score of the season.
Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Finds his tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on me on second down.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Rides the back and leaves it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Got it in the middle. It's Griffin. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. And the Cowboys come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Back to throw. It's Overton. Bought a little time. Lets it go. Fires to the big fella. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man quickly. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
For an offense, slant routes against man coverage are really a rhythm throw. You take your steps, you get the ball out, it's got to be in a good location. Quarterback and receiver on the same page there.
Grab behind the line. It's Taylor. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
I love screen passes on offense, but you got to do them in different ways. To the running backs, you can do them to receivers, do them to tight ends. Didn't gain any yards on that one, but don't be afraid to dial that play up again later.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. From 55 yards out, and he's got it. Never a doubt. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the ACC, which is why this one is notable. Virginia is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out of it. Not after the way this group has rallied around that coach. It really has been something to see. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Georgia Tech. Any big changes in this ACC clash, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Making side adjustments here. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. This time he's got it. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. The defense has set him up. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking to throw, it's Overton. Fires to the middle. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Snags it over the middle. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Really nice job by the defense, keeping everything in front of you in that situation and rallying to the football. And now you're rewarded with third and long. So we'll see on this next play if they do the same thing here or if they sell out and bring the blitz.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. That brings them to within 1. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to go up top on first down. What a job to lay out and make the catch. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
Arizona State.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Got enough for the first. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there in Tempe.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. Snags a quick pass on the left. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
halftime in this locker room, there was a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead, but you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in this second half.
You're absolutely right here, and I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense around.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. The throw to the outside is complete. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. The Sun Devils will snap it on 1st and 10. The running back has it. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Quarterback making adjustments. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. The toss to the outside. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed 1st down on 2nd down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on 3rd down.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And this is an area of the field, man, who can be more physical. And you know I'm going to run the football a lot of times on these goal-to-go situations. 1st and goal, can I be physical? Can I get closer? The defense won that.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State! A methodical drive, soul-crushing, spirit-breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
And listen, I know everybody wants the big plays, the big, long touchdowns and all that stuff, but putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense.
Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. Pass to Sticks, and he may get more. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49, a big pickup there. The Cowboys, after exploding for that huge run, back to work.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here, trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch, man, he's going to get it to the outside, and you see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time by the O coordinator.
Got his man to the left. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Well, you haven't seen a ton of incompletions in this game, and that's good news for this QB. Obviously, he struggled his last game out. Part of that was the defense. Part of that was him not playing as well as he wanted to. But in this game, he really has been, for the most part, locked in, and that is a good sign for this offense.
Man, a lot of times when you blitz that linebacker, it's about timing. You don't show your hand, and he gets up to the line of scrimmage, gets right through the line, makes the tackle for a loss.
And as soon as the running back gets the football, he's got a face full. Breaks into the open. He does not get there. Stopped at the 25-yard line, and let's see what they do now on 4th down. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. It's good. That'll cut this lead down to 5. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He gets it across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out of the end zone. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit. Trying to beat the D deep. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Touchdown, Sun Devils! And once he found open space, the fans the lead out a little further. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being caught. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Looking to throw, it's Overton. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Looking for more room. Touchdown, Arizona State! The defense putting points on the board. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. UCF took its show on the road, and they'll be packing a big old W in their bags for the trip back to Orlando. Never underestimate the importance of a road win and how it can impact a team's trajectory. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Hey, Kevin Connors, keeping an eye on everything all over the country. It sounds like they had a good one there. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Griffin. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
And a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest. And you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down. And the Cowboys line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Wants to return it. Slips through the line. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. The lone back's got it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So the final period starts with a second down play. The play action fake. On the run, still looking. Complete to the left. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Headed to the end zone. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. And the Sun Devils headed quickly to the line. They'll use the running game on first and goal. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll keep it on the ground to the left, stiffing the goal line. Touchdown, Sun Devils! And the pummeling has started. This team just knows how to finish. They keep getting better and better and better, and they are close to going 9-0. kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Runs through the tackle. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Looking for a crease to the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Got it, looking for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
Dropping back, it's Overton. Oh, they're after him. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
When I got a stud quarterback like they do, I'm going to protect him. I'm going to make sure that I keep him upright because he can do some serious damage. But this defense applying pressure and applying the hammer in this football game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him... out. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes a grab past the marker. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. The Cowboys are rolling down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the tight end.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
And the Cowboys in a good spot here with second and short. Trying play action. He's moving out of the pocket. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You can clearly tell that he wanted to throw the football and he wanted to go through the air and make a big play. Defense does a great job corralling him, getting some pressure, and most importantly, getting him on the ground.
The Cowboys come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try to drive ahead on third and short. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. And the Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back on the option, the give. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. On the shuffle. Steamrolls his way ahead. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. The Cowboys have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. 1st and goal for the offense.
Here we go, set.
They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Scanning the field, it's Overton. Looking to get it in. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game.
3rd and goal, the offense still trying to run the football here. And how about the individual effort up front by this defender, getting penetration and now setting up 4th down?
A 4th quarter field goal down by this much, that's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. Doesn't do much to change the looks. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. It won't matter much in the outcome, but a little extra stat padding is nice.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Boy, they have delighted these home fans here by putting this game in a hammerlock, David.
Yeah, this crowd's been jacked up. They've been excited. Now they get to breathe a little bit, Palmer. Nice lead. This offense needs to go out and protect them.
Yeah, they've been the more physical team all game long. So let's just run the ball. Let's just ice this football game. Take the W into the locker room.
Off play action. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
He might want another play. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. And after this play, the cake will be baked.
And some guys just have a knack of finding the football, and he is one of them. Like, you can just tell when the ball's in the air, he's like, that is mine. His second big...
Going for it all. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game, David. This was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space, make those big plays. So that's why offenses are ahead of defenses in this game. It was no different.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and